Wow, I love this place, man. And I have finally come to the mural, which is so famous on the internet. If you search Beatles Ashram, you probably see this. Do I see Dalsim from Street Fighter? And no matter what, I'll always believe in love. Some really nice murals, even outside this building. This place, I love this place. Nature, forest, just look outside. It's pure jungle outside. And let me show you, let me actually get out of this building and show you how proper of a forest is here. Look at that. There's even proper railings because this forest has literally tigers. It's Rajaji Tiger Reserve, so the vibe here is so good. And the meditation domes and this place, I'm so glad I decided to come here. And also just after it opened, so there is nobody pretty much, and I can just enjoy. It's so good. So many places that seem amazing are actually work in progress, but I'm still happy that such a beautiful place with such amazing history and culture and atmosphere is getting renovated, and people in the future will get to experience that. There is also a school on my left, which I probably will go back and check out as well. Now see, all these domes with the same architecture as those meditation domes are continuously one after another, but you cannot go inside as the work is in progress. So is the ticket worth it? 100%. But is the ticket for foreign travelers worth it? I don't think so. When I was entering the ashram, the boys standing outside, they were like, Britishers have looted us for so many years. It's okay to charge them 1200, charge them even more. But that makes no sense. It was Britishers around 100 years back, and the coming generations have nothing to do with that. And English or England is one country. What about rest of the world? What about the countries that are even poorer than India? They are also foreign nationals. So you are telling me that it is fair to charge a person from Africa or some Latin American country that has less money than me to pay 1200 and me paying 200? Maybe make it something like 200 and 400, but this is too much, man. So maybe lower the price for foreigners. I mean, it doesn't affect me, but it concerns me. I think it's not fair. What do you guys think? We have reached the place called Chaurasi Kutiya, 84 meditation chambers, and that doesn't seem to be in a really good condition. It says 84 Kutiya / 84 caves. Okay, let's see if the 84 caves are still intact and whether or not we can explore it. Seems like this experience of the Beatles Ashram, okay, there's no light here, will demand a completely separate video because I have been recording for so long, but I'll see when I finally sit down to edit. Okay, that felt like one cave, and on my left as well as my right there seems to be caves everywhere. I assume this is one cave, this is another, this is another, this is another, and the same goes on my right. And I should take off my glasses. Still can't see anything. If you see behind me, it's caves everywhere. It's like 20 on both sides. So that makes sense. That will easily make them 84. Let me use the torch from my phone, and it's just a plain area. Let me enter it. I need to squish myself in. There is this little window on that side and little window on this side, and that's it. That's the same goes on for 83 more of these. Let me go check out the other side if there is something different. And yeah, it's a amazing experience for sure. This one is similar but a different architecture. That was like all stones, and this one has similar space and similar set of windows, but it's all cemented, and just like the other side, it keeps going on, like 20 of these on both sides. So 40 are here, 40 are that way. Then we go ahead, there will be 40 and 40 again, and it turns out to be 84. So yeah, when we walk this way, again on both sides, but this one has a little circular touch in the end, and surprisingly the one on the other side is the stone like from the other side of the building, and the rest of all these are stone like. So yeah, they look different from each other, but they are definitely 84. So just sit down and meditate and achieve a higher form of yourself, attain peace, and just calm down your senses. It makes sense to just sit with yourself. And there are some resting areas. I'm not looking forward to go there because they are both occupied. I'm a person who prefers solitude over anything else. So I'll just like to be on my own. Probably the best part about this is that I'm pretty much exploring it on my own, and the rush is yet to come. One thing is for sure, as soon as I step out in the sunlight, it's so hot, but as soon as I step into these caves, especially in the places meant to meditate, it's so cold. So they have been created very intelligently. So even in the summers, you can sit in a cool place. Now the only thing left, I assume, is that school in the front. Let's see if there is something interesting there. And just after those 84 caves meant for meditation, we have reached, it's called Maharishi Vidyapit, which roughly translates to the person, the yogi, which this ashram belongs to, his name, then meditation, then school. So basically, that person's meditation school. So they literally teach you meditation in there. I suppose this is like a bathtub in here, and this feels like an area where a toilet might have existed in the past. I am very happy that they are renovating everything, so future travelers will get to experience a more beautiful version of this place. Of course, they should keep the history and the original vibe intact. Again, a classroom with some windows, with literally a blackboard, but that's not teaching meditation, that's teaching the Hindi numeric alphabets. And Hindi is actually not the language I speak, but I do speak it, but not my native language. And again, a bathroom with pipes and everything. So maybe they can restore it fully. and just for the sake of looking at it, that how it used to look, how the bathrooms were, how the classrooms were. Same again, classroom, blackboard, windows on the both sides, entrance, and washroom. We see a literal bathtub this time, and probably a toilet seat next to it. Sad to see it in ruins, but hope it will get its charm back. Another small classroom, I suppose, or a corridor with blackboard. Again, classroom, blackboard, and washroom with bathtub and a toilet seat. That seems like a flag post, probably the flag of India hosted there in the past. There are a lot of murals going on as well. I have not attempted to specifically capture them, but pretty much in every class and even outside the class you can see the murals. At this point, with this much of video recording, I think if you have seen this video, you have seen everything the Beatles Ashram has to offer. That part of the school, the Maharishi Vidyapith, was walkable, but this area is totally in ruins. But as a true explorer, not fearing probably snakes down here, let's take a look. Okay, it's like there has been a fire in here. There probably was. There are a lot of pieces of glass and metal and wood, and this is something you don't want to visit. Again, toilet seat, a washroom, another small room which could be anything. These don't seem like classrooms. These are probably the quarters of teachers. That's the vibe I'm getting from the doors, from the structure, from the area to take a bath. This is 100% something residential. This part is totally in ruins, and all I can say is please restore it to its former glory. And there is an old staircase which I should not go up, so I'm going up it. And same state, the same architecture, place to do your stuff and a place to take a bath, probably a drawing room, a bedroom, and similarly more such rooms, and the same structure with partitioned place to take a bath and to take a toilet. So that's like the teacher's residence from the past, still in okayish condition. Some more ruins which have plantation grown at their entrances. Yes, let's check out the area at the back. So a lot of freshly constructed road which will probably take visitors from one point to another, so good to see that. And here the school, this is part of the school, probably the residential part, but still part of the school. Let's try to enter this place. Really dark, kind of trespassing but not trespassing. I asked an uncle, can I go here? He was employee at this place, and he said sure, it's your place, check it out. So not trespassing, but not a good idea to enter in these places as well, especially if it's part of a forest reserve where there could be animals, all sorts of them. And right now what I see is, after I am at the last part of the building, it says building is unsafe Entry prohibited. I'm glad I came all the way from the end and not the beginning, otherwise I would not have explored and shown you what really is inside the Maharishi Yogi Ashram or the Beatles Ashram. Another place, a lot of construction work going on, and again another warning: building is unsafe, entry prohibited. But we saw everything. These places actually have really bad condition. They could fall anytime. Look at this, they could fall, and I would actually not prefer to go in, and especially after I have read the sign. As a literate person, I should not go. Panchkuti, let's read it. Panchkuti, constructed in the early 1960s. This building housed course participants, international guests, and dignitaries. Okay, so teachers did not reside here. They resided the students that were learning meditation, that were coming from within India, outside India, and people that just came to check out the ashram or the school. And here there seems to be something that was really nice, a construction with some mural with stones, some more murals, and also some warnings: entry prohibited, building is unsafe, another warning, another warning. So I'm glad we entered the last parts and we explored every bit of the Beatles ashram that is open right now. Now, at this moment, I've spent more than 1 hour in this place and I'm pretty much getting late for my train. So let's rush to Yamuna Ghat. Sorry, let's rush to Ganga Ghat and to our Janki Setu and take an auto rickshaw to railway station and say goodbye. On such a high note, this trip ended so well. There were flaws in the city, flaws in me, flaws in my roommates, but it's a great city. Please visit Rishikesh. So I have reached the end of my journey. I will cross this bridge, one last bridge in Rishikesh, go back to where I came from, day one. That's the point at the end of this bridge where the auto rickshaw guy dropped me. Again, I'll go there and find a ride to railway station. I have almost gotten late, so I'll hurry, go to railway station, get the same train I came from, and go home. At the end, I actually like this city and I definitely want to come here again. In spite of everything bad that happened, the good outweighs the bad. So I'll see the Ganga when I cross the bridge and I finally go back home with mostly good memories. So thank you if you stayed with me till the end. I will see you again in another video. If you can spare a second of your life to hit the like and subscribe button, that will help me a lot. Thank you so much and goodbye.